Blue-white soldier action. 8 1-drops. Harbin is great. Dennick, Valiant Veteran, Minahaka. We also have like late game with these cards. Miriel seems. I don't know. I'm skeptical about this one. Maybe it's not so good. But here we can draw cards. Here we get counters. Resilience against removal. Pump our mana into these things. Veteran can use our mana up. Dennick can use our mana up. Yeah, this deck seems fantastic. I guess one thing that is missing. Nah, I mean, yeah, pump. But we have pump. We have these two friends to pump our guys. We have this to pump our guys. Pump with this. So we're doing alright. This pumps too. This is quite good with Dennick, giving lifelink. Yeah, this deck's... And we have mana sinks here too. This deck has so many mana sinks for an aggressive deck. Jesus. What? Okie dokie, let's go. Let's do this. Couple of removal counters in the main. Yeah, I would play 2 Sarah Paragon. I don't know if you need more late game. Like, as I said, the deck has a lot of late game already between all the activated abilities. Alright, that's a curve. Human. This card is such a joke. What are these stats? It's so insane. Soldier, please. And now I can draw a card. This is pretty sick. It's like Crypt Breaker. And Harbin is gonna win this game, by the way. Just letting you guys know already. Spara's Headquarters. Don't ever play a tap land in your deck. Your mana is already insane. Why are you playing that card? Now I'll play Dennick plus Harbin, and next turn I can attack for lethal in the air. That's sort of how it works. I think that's how it works, guys. In the meantime, I can draw more cards with the Skystrike. What? Okay. Yeah, sure, cute. I told you, this Harbin guy just gonna win every board stall instantly. So this got to be an insane amount of damage here, right? Yeah. I can play. No. Yeah, it's just over. Oh, they're playing 3 colors. Ah, they're playing green as well. Ah, I see. That's why they're playing that card. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, they're playing like the King Darian or whatever. King Darian. That's a soldier. There's another green soldier that's good. Oh yeah, the guy that makes soldier tokens whenever you play a creature spell. Yeah, the mana base is insane. I mean, Mishra's Foundry could make things awkward sometimes. Like, in that last turn, I played Dennick and Harbin in the same turn. If I had a Foundry, I would not be able to do that. But Foundry is just a great land for any aggressive deck. But maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need it. Depends on how the format is going to be situated. Like, one of the best cards against this deck is going to be the new Sweeper in red, the free damage to everything for free, or, you know, Depop. So you need manlands against these control decks to compete. Damn, this deck's hot. Sure. Unfortunate to miss a beat here with a 2-drop, no 2-drop. Yeah, but honestly, I can see that this deck doesn't even want to have the Muriel card. Muriel just seems... Oh, nice. Like, a little too slow. Like, 4-drop, has to attack, then make soldiers. The soldiers aren't even attacking. How does Muriel work with Harbin? If you attack with Harbin and Muriel, you make the soldiers first, and then Harbin triggers. Does everything that's flying? Or does Harbin only trigger when there are already 5 in play when he attacks? How does it work, guys? I don't know. I think here I want to go Siege Veteran. Just deal damage before drawing cards. So, playing against Esper, maybe Rafine. I'll split my love. Like, if they have Wandering Emperor, I don't want to put everything on Dennick, because then they're going to exile Dennick. I'm going to split it on the worst creature here. Flash Gorger. It has Death Touch, right? No, it has Lifelink. I'm down to trade with this thing. I get soldiers too. Like, I'm just gonna put my counter on Dennick. Then just attack with these two. I know I could have put my opponent to 4 life as well. But now I can play Skystrike. Doesn't want to do it. If they would have blocked, I could have played the Skystrike and then I would have had a 1-1 from a Siege Veteran. Draw a card. Prototype under Cathar will come back as big boy. Yeah, you're right, that's dangerous. That's a good point. Because this is plenty lethal. It's also lethal against the cut down. Yes. No. It's not lethal against cut down. They go to 9. Autonomous Assembler. They go to 9. If they use cut down, kill that. I attack 4, 9, 6, 8. They go to 1. But if they don't have cut down, they just die. So, okay. Okay, damn. Give us Liliana Mastery for soldiers? We kind of have that. The dog. The dog is kind of like a Liliana's Mastery. I mean, not really. A little bit. A little bit. Gives you a free and puts a counter on everything. Hey, what's up? How's bro going on for you in Standard? It's pretty fun. We've had good fun with the Urza deck. And now we're playing some soldiers. Yeah, let's play the rescue dog. At least once. Where is it? Each other soldier. Yeah. Or I just play more 1-2 drops. 1 drops are kind of nice in this deck, not gonna lie. Also with the Skystrike, going 1 drop, 2 drop Skystrike, and then you can draw a card. But the only contenders are like the Tapper, which it doesn't have power. Forget about it. And then we have this thing, which is, oh, it's bad. But maybe I have to play it. Oh, that is a thing. It's also bad. Maybe it's less bad than the other thing. Protection from multicolored. All right, fine. I won't. I'm not that desperate yet. Would you play Protecting Negotiators with this deck? In the sideboard, I could definitely see that. Resolute Reinforcements, yeah, that's also really good with Skystrike, but look at the 2-drops. They're all amazing. How are you gonna make, you know, how are you gonna make space? I don't know. So in the sideboard, I would play stuff like Protected Negotiators, yeah, but not in the main deck. In the main deck, I rely on Thalia being the disruptor for slow decks. No decks that do bigger things. Battlefield Forge. It's a good card for some decks. Like the discard allowing you to discard, you know, shitty cards out of, like for the Reanimator shells, it seems pretty good. You kill a creature and you discard some cards. This card's actually not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need to do this right now. Maybe I play around a counter spell. It was a bit hasty.
Sleeper agents walk among us. Be careful who you trust. Ah, geometric perfection.
This deck seems really good. Yeah, and this is just like my first build. This deck's gas.
The entire multiverse is at stake. Who's that handsome devil?
This could really be one of the, if not the premier aggro deck in the format. I didn't have lethal. The more it's just, you don't want to have any high cards, like cut this thing. Play another cheap spell, 4, 8, 10, 13. Cathar Commando. Sun-Gold Sentinel. Cathar Commando is a nice way to have interaction for something like Urza. You can blow up the Meek Stone. You know, just having artifact interaction is nice. This archetype is really pushed. I think the deck would be very, very good if it had like more 1-drops that are good. But at every step of the curve, it's just greatness, really, and then resiliency too. Card draw, protection against sweepers with Siege Veteran. Dennick comes back from the grave. This is just way too many mana sinks in this deck. Even the 1-drop, you can pay 4 mana to look for more cards. The other 1-drop also comes back from the graveyard, right? Everything has an extra ability. This deck is nuts. Deserted Beach, looking awkward. I gotta keep the... Maybe you are not playing any Deserted Beach, or maybe just one. This is really not what I want to see. A 2-lander with Beach. Have I tried Titania? No, I have not. Death Cantlade. It's always gotta be Thalia, right? Maybe I should play 25 lands in this deck. With all the mana sinks, that's like the only way I can see losing so far is that if you miss land drops. Okay. I guess that was maybe a mistake. Maybe I should have just played Veteran. Like the other Veteran. Maybe I should have played this and that. Yeah. That would have been perhaps better. Yeah. I mean, this is also a really good turn free play. Didn't know about my stream. Nice work. Thanks, buddy. This doesn't block yet. Could play another Veteran. Just go haywire. Or I could now play these 2 friends. Put a counter on attack for 8. 5 or more creatures. Oh, 5 or more creatures attack. Okay, so this doesn't work with Muriel. Okay. Yeah. This just seems a little better, I guess. And counter here. So they have 2 blockers. Block my biggest things. They take 3/6 damage. They have to jump 1. This gains life and finds lands. How can I do? They block here, block there. No, I can make this a 3/3, then pump this. And they have to block this and jump block 1, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just the best I can do. This doesn't have reach. I also get soldiers when my stuff dies. So they go to 2. Yeah, this is pretty messed up. Now I only get 1 soldier, but that's okay. So yeah, do your worst. Gain life. No way. Oh my god, this card is even better than I thought it is. Holy cow, are you kidding me? It doesn't even have to attack to trigger the ability. LOL. Alright, this is insane. Damn, this deck's good. Wow, they really pushed this deck. Holy cow. Guys, have your cut downs at the ready. That's insane. The Harbin is completely nuts. You have 5 tokens, you have 5 dudes out, you just boom, Harbin, kill you. Just kill you. You're just dead. It was fun playing with you. Bye. Miriel, yeah, Miriel might definitely be too slow. Like, Miriel's, I don't know, I just want to have it in the deck to try it, I guess, for, you know, because people are like, oh, like, if I don't have Miriel in the deck, I know, like, a chunk of chat is going to be like, have you tried Miriel? Are you trying Miriel? Are you playing Miriel? Look at that mythic Miriel. It's so good. The new, what's that card called? Knight of Bladehold or whatever. You know, so that's why I'm playing Miriel. But I don't believe in the card myself, so. I think it's too clunky and bad. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. This would be a little safer to play this card against a 3-mana sweeper here, Brotherhood's End. Or just discard to auto to Phyrexia. Let's go. Let's go. Race is on. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Put that Phyrexia thing on the battlefield on turn 4. Otherwise you die. You dead. I kill you. No prisoners. I don't need to reveal anything. If you have a soldier in play, you don't need to reveal anything. Right? Like, they can't get it back on turn 4. So they just die. They need a sweeper. If they have a sweeper here, I get 3 1/1s. Okay. Because that kills very fast. You can just play Hopeful Initiate in this deck. Even though it's not a human. Like a soldier. It's just a human. Still play it. As a 1-drop. Maybe it's meh. I don't know. Probably meh. Probably worse than playing another card. They kill Valiant, they take 3, 6, 8, go to 1. But then the portal is not even good enough. Because I can just sack 3 dudes and kill them. They can get the portal. Oh, not portal, but okay. What do you got? Titan? Sweeper? Sweeper needs to exile. Titan. I can blow this up, but they can't play anything anyways. What are you doing? Make a 4/4, gain 5. So my Harbin wins. Block, block. I mean, I have lethal no matter what. I can just pump this, attack everybody, block, block, they die. you want to have more 1-drops. You want to have 1-drops for the Lord. You want to have 1-drops for the Skystrike. You want to have 1-drops for the Harbin. To just curve out, have as many creatures as possible. You didn't do anything, and you won't do anything in the future. I'm sorry. All right, we'll play the stupid artifact 1-drop. And we cut a deserted beach. Wait, what? 22 cut, what? Why do I have... Okay. I cut a land. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if you want to play 4 copies of that Skystrike guy. It's a bit slow, but it draws cards. And it dies to cut down, which is unfortunate. It's still just overall a pretty good strong card. Hagera! What's up, Elliot? Guess I'll play this one. There's also a first strike 1-drop. Yeah, I saw that one. Jadar. I get a 1/1 out of the deal. They trade both their creatures away. Don't mind. And this thing has ability in the grave. This card is gross. Oh my god, this deck is insane. Should have another Jadar, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. This has Death Touch? They're really incentivized to block here. Imagine I draw a land. I just, yeah. Oh man. Untapped tracking my record. I must be like 12-1 or something. Ah, I don't even have this connected to Untapped, of course, because it's not... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do. Oh, yeah, I have it here. No data available. Okay. No, well, fine. Sounds good. Drag to the bottom, about to see a lot more play. Maybe. Drag to the bottom. Oh, Crookies! What's up, my friend? Bushland, looking nice. Sorry, what was I going to say? Yeah, like drag to the bottom, you need to enable it, right? If they have a kill spell for my veteran, it's gonna get ugly. Nice. Oh, that card sucks ass. That card's really bad. Did I just say something? Anyways, but this card is really terrible. Maybe I should play more careful. Like, if Crookie's playing into action, I should be a little bit more careful with my veteran. Like, with attacking in a way that blows me out. It's like a bounce spell that makes the card cost a little bit more. You're right, like, it's just like a disperse in a way. It just costs a little bit more when you cast it again. I mean, it's not utterly terrible, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, I guess you could play it an aggressive deck. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, it's too easy. He's too easy with the soldiers. Oh. Can also be a bounce spell for your own stuff, but then it's clearly worse than the Spurs because it makes your thing more expensive. But sure, I guess it has flexibility. Yeah, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. But it was pretty bad in that game. Because Crookies couldn't capitalize on the tempo he gained by that card. It's obviously good if against expensive things, I guess. It does not make your things expensive? Oh, okay. Well, then it makes it more interesting. For sure. I think I'll just go with one drop here. Like, it's so much better if I draw an untapped land than to go with beach. If I just draw an untapped land and just go double one drop. Good to go. Maybe Dennick is not good enough for this deck. Maybe it's just a sideboard card against graveyard invoke justice stuff decks. Like in the main deck, it's just a 2/3 lifelinker, which is not really what you're looking for necessarily. But in this matchup, it's going to be amazing against one with the multiverse. I'm going to wait deploying Dennick until, you know, the turn comes where they want to reanimate. If I play Dennick here, they could just like Cathartic Pirate and then do their thing. So this allows them to combo instantly next turn. Oops. Why did I? For some reason I thought... I don't know, I thought this was a 2-2 for some reason. My mistake. That was pretty bad. Sorry about that. So if I don't attack with that, I just hit them down to 13 there. And I have a 1-1 in play. Then I can play Skystrike. Attack for 4, 6, 7, 10, 13 in the air. I would have had exactly lethal with Harbin. It's interesting. Okay. So I would have won this game. I would have won this game if I wouldn't have attacked with this. Can I still win this game? Unearth, play Cathar Commando, attack for 6, 10, 13. Yeah. Holy shoot. This is so good with... This is also like insane with the Harbin, right? Because you get this back for 1 mana, get another creature. What? Oh, you have to attack with 5 soldiers. Ah, stupid me. I thought you had to have 5 soldiers. Oopsie. Oh man, that was not very smart. Okay, so I double block Dennick. They take 3, 7. Yeah, that's bad. So I have to actually pump up this thing. Ugh, that was again not so good. They just blocked 2 1-1s, go to 4. Just making mistakes, but hey, it's okay. We're learning. So you need to attack with 5 or more soldiers. Yes, okay. Yes, Arne, yes. Then I couldn't have had lethal the last turn, even if I would have. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I mean, you have Sungold Sentinel on the sideboard, and you have Dennick as a win against this deck when it stays on the battlefield. You have Thalia. You can play Spell Pierce, Disdainful Stroke, whatever you want. But we might have our first loss here. Titan. Yeah. Because I did... Yeah, I think I could have won this game if I wouldn't have been so stupid. Yeah. We haven't lost yet though. What do I do? What do I do? I guess this has reached. Okay, I think we lost. Yeah. Alright, Tide of Industry got me. I mean, the card that won this game was Fable. Clearly. But yeah, no, he made some questionable lines. We're also playing 4 Brutal Cathar, which is a very, very good card against Fable. You kill their token, you have the 2/2 out. Yeah. Yeah, I think on average I'd rather be on the soldier side in this matchup. Soldiers seems to have a lot of tools here. Do I have a current soldier deck that's on Moxfield? I don't. I just have this. I mean, I do. I guess I do. Wait a minute. I guess I have a mono white one. But it's not that one. It's not this one. Here it is. I think the blue-white one is better though. Okay, people like this Invoke deck, huh? Should we play it too, I guess? Should we see how it is? Huh. How do I play this? Double 1-drop? Then Veteran? Or Harbin? Veteran 1-drop? Or Veteran? Veteran? Yeah, I think Veteran here is best, and the next turn Veteran Officer. Better than Harbin. It doesn't prevent Unearth, no. The Dennick, no. But it prevents the Reanimator effect. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Unearthing an 8-drop. Ooh, what is this? Then draw that many cards. You may choose an artifact or creature card with mana value 1, you discard this way. Then do the same for artifact or creature cards with mana values 2 and 3. Return those cards to the battlefield. Okay. Man, let's just go for it, bro. Yeah, just do it. I'm looking forward to seeing what that thing does. Show us. Show us. Seems a bit like, you know, lottery. Spinning the wheel. Yeah, okay. How do I deal the most damage? Yeah, I think I just attack everybody. Then I block here. I don't mind my thing going to the grave. I guess I lose against the sweeper. So be it. I could not play the officer. Whatever. That's not gonna cut it. Hey Valentino. Oh hey Demian. Did I forget to say hello? What's up? How are you doing? This is a lot of damage. We could have had Muriel instead of the Sentinel. Wouldn't have been good. The Unearthed Boy is great. Yeah. I'm starting to like it. Like we have 8 good 1-drops. 8 good 1-drops, yeah. The Unearthed guy is so good with Harbin. Getting that 5th creature to give everything flying. Man, I can't believe Harbin is a real Magic card. Like, it would already be good enough. It's just 2 mana free to flyer. Like, that's already so strong. And then just that ability to just win the game. Okay. Are you running the Manland? I'm running 4 of them, yeah. 4 Mishra's Foundry. The mana is excellent in this deck. I can show you the deck after the game, yeah. Island. Yeah, I get the Siege Veteran out, so I'm a little resilient against removal sweepers. I could also play this and keep this up, I guess. So now the Thalia prevents them from casting Depop. But I could have temporary lockdown. But I guess I got Cathar Commando for that one. I already have a Izzet Artifacts brew with Sahili, yeah. We can play that too. Got a phone call. I haven't played Izzet Prowess, no. Let's play one more with the soldier. Oh, you want to see the deck list. This deck's the real deal, guys. You have so many sideboard options too. You can play blue counter spells. Temporary lockdown is good against this deck, of course. But you have Cathar Commando, you can play Lauren. So you have ways to deal with that. Yeah, we're playing 24 lands. Not super sure about the mana base. Don't want to have Deserted Beach. It's just not a good land in an aggressive deck, so I'm just playing one. Not sure about this guy. I'm definitely playing 4 and 4 of these. 4 of this is a lock. 3 of them is a lock. Dennick seems like a main deck. Like you can put this in a side or main, depending on the format, I guess. The Skystrike. I haven't drawn this enough. It's a bit slow and vulnerable to removal. And this thing, I just want to have more 1-drops to make all my lords and everything better. But it's pretty bad, of course. I mean, if you let this thing live, it's gonna win the game slowly. And then the sideboard, you can play counter spells. You can play, I don't know, Wandering Emperor, I guess, if you want to. You can have Cathar Commando. You have Sungold Sentinel. All kinds of things. So this deck seems rock. Like Wedding Announcement, sure, you could do that. Will soldiers be the new rogues? I think soldiers could be the premier aggro deck. Yeah. It seems very, very powerful. Do we have more soldier payoff in Explorer? Is this like, is there another lord or something? Or any good 1-drop soldiers? I didn't even think about that. Humans also got some new cards. Because those are all humans, I guess. But they have soldier synergy, so this is not as good in a human deck. Is there any like new humans payoff in the new set? There's a good 1-drop, right? The officer. Speaking of. Yeah, this might be the new, you know, test your deck. Like, can it beat the aggro deck? Can it beat this deck? You gotta be aware of this one. I feel like. Oh, also the Urza Artifact Brew I played with earlier today. I think that just gets absolutely slaughtered by this deck. It's just too fast. This card is really cool. It looks strong. Siege Veteran or Dennick? And Recruitment Officer. I think it's Dennick and Officer here. The Urza testing went pretty great. I lost one game. The Urza deck felt pretty strong. I mean, we're playing Best-of-1 on an early access event, so... But, you know, just the Meekstone being a decent card, and Urza being also a fine card in itself, and then you just build around them. Removal into action, card draw. Bankbuster. Look pretty strong. Resolute Reinforcements may be better than Dennick to maximize Lord and Harbin. Yeah. I could also play... Yeah, maybe I should play... Instead of the 1-drop, I should just play Resolute Reinforcements. Yeah. It's just a bad card in itself. That's why I don't like it that much. You could say the same about Sungold Sentinel. I don't know. Hard to say. Baird with this shell? Yeah, that's totally unnecessary. Adding red is just gonna make your deck so much worse. And that Baird card is not even that good. I think it's just unnecessary. Okay, so the Bankbuster is blocking my stuff. That is unfortunate. Alright. I think I'm good on this archetype. Damn. Yeah. You know, I'll just put 3 Spell Pierce in the sideboard. Play some Sungold Sentinels for the graveyard deck. Play a 3rd Dennick. Cathar Commando Lauren. Play some Destroy Evils, I guess, in the sideboard. Or Valor Stance to kill Shieldred and stuff. You could even play, I don't know, yeah. And then you got a great deck. Elspeth, you could play one of Elspeth if you want to. Are there any other interesting soldiers? Like anything I build on this account will be deleted. So I don't necessarily like want to invest in that, but oh, there's a protection soldier, this one, against removal. Probably want to have a couple copies of that too. Protect the Negotiators, could play 1 or 2. But I think Spell Pierce is going to be better in this thing. Yeah. I mean, Baird is good, but I think it's... Splashing red is just... No. Yeah, I don't think this deck wants even one ring announcement, vetting announcement, because this deck is incredibly good at grinding, so I'm not even sure you need that card. But maybe. You know, like, they're not soldiers, so they're a lot worse. Well, anyhow, this deck is sick. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Urza. Oh no, the filter's gone. I'm gonna put Urza 4 times in my sideboard. I'm gonna put 4 Meekstone in my sideboard. Let's go. How do we shorten this card? How do we make this shorter? Can I just call it Meekstone? Like, it's sort of a Meekstone, Mightstone and Weakstone. Meekstone. Is that a fine name? Because the Mightstone and Weakstone is way too freaking long. Yeah, the stones, just the stones. Stones. Well, whatever. Alright. Nice deck, nice deck. What are we gonna do next?